Good morning from Camp Walmart. It's 05:49. I got up at 4:30. Trying to put Patchy under the covers so she'll go back to sleep. She's like a little baby. There she goes. Then she'll sleep for a while, and I can really no. She's not going for the under the cover bit. Nope, Dad, I'm awake. I want to do some stuff. Let's go. Shaggy, he went back to sleep. Sipping a second pot of green tea, Chinese green tea. There's Camp Walmart. I made a rookie mistake yesterday, especially since I've camped here before. I parked too close to the grass and the sprinklers kicked on and sprayed this whole side of the trailer. So I had to go out there when the sprinkler system was going, unhook the generator, move it. I moved it over to here. Nothing I could do about the trailer at night. I wasn't going to hitch it up to move it. But later today, this afternoon sometime, I'm going to hitch the trailer up and move it over a couple of feet and move it up from the curb back here a couple of feet so I can put the generator behind the trailer. That's something I should always do, but I was so focused on getting it in this tight spot and the challenge of that, and I can do it. You kind of lose sight of those other things, so I got to do a little bit of work today to get everything adjusted. And I talked to the manager yesterday, shook his hand, introduced myself, said I'm out here in an A-frame. And I got 2 dogs. He's like, welcome to Cody. He says, stay as long as you need to. I said, oh, I'm just going to stay a couple of days if you don't mind. He said, no problem. He said, it's not real crowded this time of year. We don't mind. And I said, yeah, I come in here and spend all kinds of money. He said, well, that's why we do it. He says, we know you guys come in here and you use us for all your supplies. So what else are we going to do with the parking lot out there? So he was pretty cool about it. So, I always make sure they know I'm here. And we'll probably stay a couple of days just to kind of figure out what we're going to do. I don't know if we're going to go stay up at the lake because it gets really super windy in there. If we're going to go further up the canyon and stay there. Last year they closed the half of the campground that I stay in because of the Grizz. So we'll take a day trip up there and see how that's going before we pull the trailer up there, see what's going on. There's a local guy here that I send a lot of business to when I'm everywhere because I tell him, hey, this guy's got electric hookups for 20 bucks. I always say, tell him the guy in the A-frame with the 2 dogs sent you. So the year I came back, he says, boy, you sent me some business last year. I said, yeah, I tell everybody about your place. So he gave me a free night of camping. And so even if he's not 20 bucks for full hookups, which is really cheap anymore, he'll probably give me that deal. I could camp over there. So we don't know what we're going to do yet, so we're going to stay here until we figure it out. And see what the weather's... Looks like the weather's going to be okay for the next bunch of days. It's going to be in the 70s, only 20% chance of thunderstorms, which is every day. And have some tea. We're just going to hang out here for a couple of days. At least today. We don't know. Anyway, going to stay in this trailer for another hour and then go into town and take them to the park and that kind of thing. Start up on the day. We're clear from Camp Walmart.
Sometimes then I can actually taste hose. I can taste garden hose and everything. Even if that's kind of...
You're supposed to use a special hose when you put city water into the vehicle, drinking water. They make actual RV hoses made for drinking. You don't get the chemicals from the hoses. I don't think he's telling about that. I have a special drinking water hose that you buy from an RV center. You can get them here at Walmart. They're made with a different chemical than a garden hose. You're not supposed to be drinking out of those. I should start my own channel. We're clear.